good rhythm picking.
That's nice.
Okay, now the thing is, you can use those coming in and out of any type of rhythm in A. I'll show you how I just used it. We're going. It's got that flanger type sound.
Yeah.
Another riff that has that
Let me
sound.
get that one.
Okay.
That one I'm going to have to use arrows. Okay.
Actually, why don't you tape that one?
Okay, well the tape's on.
The tape's on?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why don't I just do it real slow? It'll take you a long time to write that out.
Okay.
Just to name the notes.
Okay.
Okay, first one is A, E, C, G.
Okay.
And the picking in all of them is down, pull, up.
Okay.
The next riff is C, A, E, C.
Okay.
The last one is D, C, A, E, C, B, G, F sharp. So
do it louder, but that'll pick up. And you ended in A. Okay, let me try that one again.
Okay, remember, 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's 1 and 2. What you're doing is you're doing the basic rhythm in 8 notes and the lead in 16. For that scale, you could do open things also or E major.
Oh, that's what's the thing. You do something in a solo. It's with the song where you get on top of the shoulders.
Back and forth.
Yeah, and you do something like that.
Right,
That,
D and
yeah.
G.
That's what that is?
D, G. This is G2.
Okay.
See, what you should do is now you have a separate grouping for when you play. You think major, minor, right?
Right.
Think also blues. Think of it as its own sound.
Okay.
A good name for it is the mixolydian, really.
Right.
What is this? It's like the major scale with the dominant 7th
It's a fifth.
and the minor 3rd, or like a pentatonic,
Right.
the 5th scale. And you can do a lot of different things with that, but basically, think of it as for that type of playing, when the chord doesn't have a major or minor sound, just has almost no tone to the chord.
When you play Use It Distortion Plus, does that give you all your distortion?
All of it.
Really? So when you shut that off, then you can be clean, I would pick it up.
Oh yeah, I mean, believe me, it's worse than clean. It's not even a nice clean sound. It's like a clink.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to play lead on stage through my amp.
Why do you use those amps?
Because I just never. The amp I want is 2 Marshalls, and I don't have the money, and I don't want to work forever to buy it. I figure if the group doesn't make it, fuck it, you know. Because if the group makes it, when we get a record deal, we're gonna buy all the equipment.
Yeah.
And like we've gotten by this far. Who cares? I can pull it off. You know, a lot of people. A lot of guitar players are on the wrong trip. They're so worried about what equipment they have, what sound they have, and it's all these musician type things that I've never been into. I've been into playing on stage, making people happy, you know.
That's nice. You use that for a song?
No, I just have progressively different students. You can use it if you like.
Sure, that's great. I like it.
I mean, you got to be right on to throw those in. You got to. I could work it out time-wise so I'd understand it better, but I usually miss. If I just play it, I'll get it. If I think about it, I'll blow it. You know, whatever your verse is.
Yeah.
Cruises in E, and then you work somehow back to D, but of course. That's why nothing is, you can't tell which part is which. Usually you go, that's a good chorus, you know?
Right.
But
so you see.
That's a great chorus. I'd use it.
Okay.
It's nice, and you can come up with a real hooky type line for that.
Wait, I want to show you one other thing. Do you have a second or someone waiting?
Well, somebody was here at 2.
And it's, oh, someone's out there?
Yeah. Well, let me check. I'm
Okay.
sure he is, but I'll check.
Alright, if not, I want to show you something. That ends that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really a good day to run late Saturdays. Next week you show it to me. I'll be glad to help you with songs, because I've been through so many failures in songs that sometimes I can see something that guitar players write different. They don't write from singing point of view all the time. They write a lot from what feels natural. And like, I've got a very mean singer. I've learned a lot of things about which he doesn't dig and things like that. Things like, it's like, you know, right away you start thinking singing. Well, it's like when you're writing for a group, a lot of times you have to sacrifice playing things for what's going to make a song, you know?
Right.
And it's hard to hear a chorus sometimes unless you think singing. You know? And I learned it the hard way because I used to play great riffs, great patterns, you know, but face it, you can't sing to it, you know?
Yeah.
And it used to be a big battle until I realized, you know? I see it now, you know? The more I start writing, the more I start thinking, you can't sing to that.
Yeah.
But this was years, you know, this is in the early stages.
Shit, I'm gonna have to go.
Okay. Let me just write that one. I'm gonna show you one more.
Yeah. Okay. Because we were supposed to play at 2, and I'm a half hour away. I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, just always remind me, because you're the kind of student who'll just go on forever. Because there's nothing really new I can tell you, just throwing ideas around. You know? So I like to take as much time as we need.
Okay.